Hey everybody, it's Dion from the Boys and Girls Club of Whittier, and I want to show you a little bit about playing guitar. I'm going to teach you about chords and how to read them. So I'm going to teach you two chords in this video. The first one is C and the second one is G. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is look at where we put our fingers, because a chord is just a combination of notes played at the same time that harmonize. They sound good together. So I'm going to show you something. So we're going to take a look at this chord chart where we see the G chord and the C chord. Let's start with the C chord. The way you read this is by looking at it, this being the top string that's closest to you. This is the A string, D string, G, B, E. So this is the top string closest to you. This is the bottom string furthest from you. And these are the frets of a fretboard. So this is going to be the first fret. This is going to be the second fret, and this is the third fret. Now over here, this is the beginning of the fretboard. So if you see a 0, that means you don't hold any frets, but you hit the string. You see an X, that means we don't hit that string. So for the C chord, we are going to skip the top string. That means if I go over here to my fretboard, that this top string is going to be skipped. So let's move on to the second string. Play the third fret on the second string. So 1, 2, 3. Now let's do that over here. Okay, second string, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put this finger down because I already know how to play this chord. So let's go to the next string. On the next string, it says play 2, the second fret. So on 1, 2, we're going to do that over here. Let's go back to this third string and let's put another finger here. See, we're going to hold these at the same time, but we're not done yet because there's another dot on the chord over here. So on the fourth string it says 0, so we skip that because we know we're going to play it without holding any frets. And on the fifth string we're going to hold, what is that? The first fret. And then the last string we're going to also leave open. Open is what you call a string that you play but you don't hold any frets. So let's put it all together. 1 on the fifth string. So 3 on the second string, 2 on the third string, and 1 on the fifth string. All together. So here we are back at the chord chart, and we're going to read it the exact same way. So at the top string, we're not skipping, there's no X. In fact, we're going to hold the 1, 2, 3, the third fret on the top string. That is on the first string, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Now let's go back. On the second string, what do? We are holding the second fret on the second string. So that means 1, 2 on the second string. Let's go back. So for the next 3 strings, we're actually going to leave them open. 0, 0, 0. So that means we're not going to skip any notes. We're hitting all the strings, but we're not holding any frets for the next 3. It should sound something like this. There you go, C chord. Now let's look at the next chord, G. The only fret we hold now is the third fret on the bottom string. So that would be on the bottom string, 1, 2, 3. So if we put it all together, third fret, second fret, third fret, it's going to go something like this. Third fret, second fret, and third fret on the bottom string. So now that you have your fingers in the right place, when you hit all the strings, it should sound something like this. There you go, that's a G chord. That's all. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more to learn, but this is a great way to get started. I hope you learned something. Go have fun with this, be safe, and goodbye.